fantastic option coverage in terms of characters.
His movement's also very, like, up there. You know, I've said that, I was talking about this earlier, you know, RAMBOSS' Samus is one of the most spectator-friendly Samuses, because he just hits you with all of this crazy movement and all of this option coverage, and it's just like, you've never seen Samus move like this before, and you know, we're straight into it.
And I'm glad we've gone to PS2, because this is a very interesting stage, because we have a battle. We have a battle of horizontal versus vertical. RAMBOSS here, he wants the space, he wants to zone, he wants to run away, but Pipwolf, he gets to confirm he can Shoryuken you off of any part on that low ceiling.
Absolutely. Give him an inch and he will give you not just a mile, but he will give you a light year.
A kilometer, or should I say, yeah, for the otherworldly folks on this stream.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're just seeing them go back and forth. Already, not even at the 6-minute mark, and both are at 100. Very big contrast to the last set that we saw in winners finals. And
what a mix-up!
The RAMBOSS blaster goes in once again.
A light charge into an up throw. Pipwolf didn't even have time to react, time to DI.
Not. Absolutely not. And
not to mention, it was on the very button of that Pokeball. What are you going to do? DI left? Ha!
Definitely, definitely. And again, just very explosive from both of them. Again, just at 69%, and he's dead. But he's got a big, big cushion. He can... It's funny. RAMBOSS can lose neutral once, and then they're back at even.
certainly can. Calling out the Tonketsu, I do believe, as a double missile, catching him on the platform, catching him on the ground.
like the dish.
The dish. A nice Tonketsu rock. Oh dear. Oh, it's been a long night, man. Apologies. The delicious Tonkatsu coming. I thought I was commentating Min Min. Apologies there, sir. So we move on out. Looks like he is actually forcing through what you've been saying there, Mad.
3 stocks in the space of 2 minutes. They're both going in, guns blazing, you know. Both taking very different approaches to punish game, you know. All it takes is a charge shot from one side, but on the other hand, a down tilt, a 2-frame down tilt, you know, like, what can you do? Crazy movement from RAMBOSS here.
Yeah, good stuff. Just using those B reverses to their advantage, but the grab actually goes wide. A little bit of a clash. Seeing the two off two opposite angles. If RAMBOSS can find a kill here, can you use like the space? There's the charge shot.
Absolutely. The mid bro, do you know what it is with mid charge shot? That thing is unreasonably strong. Like, and then it ends up being like plus on shield as well, like crazy. Oh,
insane catch from Pipwolf. Crazy to recognize that scenario. Pipwolf, an explosive first game.
Yep, Pipwolf takes the game 1-0. Let's see where they go next.
We've got the run back, but do we have the character switch? That's what I'm curious about. You can see RAMBOSS.
Yes, he's thinking about it.
He's thinking.
We do know about the Sephiroth. We do know about the Marth. Let's see what he's inclined to do here.
Let's find out. There it is. It's locked in.
Tried and true, locked into the Samus. On the Ken. Again, we're going to see the same game, the same stage, the same characters. Let's see if... We actually do see a lot of the time whenever we see RAMBOSS on stream. You know, a lot of the game ones, he does end up, you know, dropping the game, but he is the king of adaptation as well in London.
I have seen RAMBOSS come back from sets that looked unwinnable.
Absolutely, man. He is the king of adaptation.
That being said, Pipwolf, someone who is making waves here in London, and I look forward to seeing if they can push it all the way as the Wolves are howling mad. Who do you take the side of is my question.
That's a very good question. I'm a big fan of the RAMBOSS blaster. I'm a big fan of RAMBOSS here. We'll have to see how it goes. And again, we're seeing a very different game plan from RAMBOSS in this game. Very comfortable to sort of sit back and not just catch smoke. And there we go! F smash!
Great spacing from RAMBOSS there. Able to recognize the pixel perfect angle of that forward tilt, sending Pipwolf all the way off.
Absolutely. And again, holding the center stage with the Zair, with the Fair, with the Zair again. And once again at ledge, Bro, Samus is like the best character. Oh my goodness!
Final pixel right there.
Oh,
this is the
just
tech.
about.
Doesn't quite get the focus cancel he's looking for.
That was an almost complete domination there.
You're running out of legend tangibility there. Power roll and tries to get a little bit of a reversal instead.
Up B, and we're seeing a completely different Ramboss in this game. Again, using his sort of Ramboss flair, and still there's the stock, but he's got a lot to work with. 125%, and we're just seeing a completely different game style. He's very comfortable. We've said
certainly
Samus
is
a very good character, probably one of the top 5 characters with a lead, you know.
Tether cancel right there. And this is where RAMBOSS is finding his advantage.
Absolutely.
Mixing Pipwolf up in these very precise frame data situations. He'll throw a barely charged pulse so that he can short hop and back air.
Absolutely.
He will tether cancel so it's fast enough that he can fly over the top and back air. It's things Pipwolf just doesn't have the right experience for.
Absolutely.
And if he can keep it going, he can push it all the way, man.
Absolutely. We were seeing, you know, RAMBOSS with a fully charged charge shot there. Very much committed to hitting that charge shot and finds it. Now he finds an up B. Any one interaction, any one button takes it here. The up B doesn't quite because of the staling, but the back air is going to take it. Now it's 1-1, games are evened up. It looks like RAMBOSS has made the adaptations. If Pipwolf can make the second layer of mix-ups and adaptations work on top, we might be seeing a longer set. However, if he's not able to, then RAMBOSS might just take this with a landslide victory.
And I love, can I have the screen transition to me very quickly?
Let's have it.
So I love RAMBOSS's style. RAMBOSS is oh, I've lost game 1. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna stroke my beard. I'm gonna think. How do I come back from this? How do I come back from this? Do I character swap? Do I stop the stage? Run it back.
Yeah, you don't got this. I got this. Run it back.
Gonna be very interesting. Pipwolf, obviously, with the advantage, now has stage selection. He could push it all the way. We've seen that he pushes an advantage. And what the scary thing is, Matt, it's not even him pushing his advantage, so to speak. It's pushing RAMBOSS's disadvantage.
Absolutely.
It's finding these touch of death moments that really do hammer home the fact that Pipwolf is never out of the game as we get into the third match of this set.
And it looks like we're taking it to small battlefield, a smaller stage, you know, less opportunities to, you know, close out gaps and, less opportunities to create huge gaps and, you know, let's see, small battlefield, we're seeing the switch to Kazuya, which is very interesting.
Now, I mentioned a little bit earlier that
we see with the character switch,
exactly.
And here we're seeing it.
Pipwolf could push their advantage. If there's a character that can push advantage,
it's Kazuya. There's the grab. Doesn't quite get the mix up on the electric wind.
Very scary, sends him off with the back air. Yep. Good flip around.
Up smash. Oh, do you know what it is with Kazuya? A lot of his buttons just have like extremely skewed risk reward, and that might just be enough, as we're seeing here with Pipwolf taking the first stock convincingly.
And frankly,
forward air, let's see.
Let's find out.
All it takes is one more electric wind God Fist to take this even further.
And as a competitor, it's terrible, man. But as a spectator, this is where Kazuya comes in clutch. I think Kazuya is at his strongest when he's a counter pick, when he's a tool in the chest.
Absolutely.
Forcing RAMBOSS to readapt to this in their final game, that's where things get difficult.
Absolutely. Wait, is this a best of 3 or best of 5?
It's a best of... Help me. It's a best of 3, which is why Pipwolf
is going for it now. Absolutely, that's very insane. It's a very high. It's a high roll strategy, right?
Like, it really is.
If he finds his way in now, there's the electric going to God Fist.
Certainly is. RAMBOSS going high to avoid any potential follow-up. Pipwolf not able to adapt just yet.
To camp him out. Do you know what I've said about Kazuya? He's basically just sick Luigi. Oh, are we going to see death hit? Very nearly.
Could be. Forward throw off.
Finds his way to the ledge. Oh, and the F tilt is going to... that angle.
RAMBOSS thinking that Pipwolf would not read the jump, instead goes for the neutral get up, absolutely ready for it. Pipwolf has everything in his grasp, has the rage drive. RAMBOSS needs to come back with this with an intense game of neutral.
But RAMBOSS can take the stock at any point here. Rage drive is gone, and he takes it with the mid shot. Let's go. Back to even Stevens. Let's see what RAMBOSS is able to do here. Has he made the adaptations in the space of one game? He was able to make them at the end of the first game, but let's see if it's enough to carry him through this one.
Rising forward air will send him out. Things are looking completely even. 35.2. Can RAMBOSS push it all the way, or has Pipwolf got the mix-up? Let's find out. Forward air sends him off.
With the forward air.
Forces him high. Oh, air dodge back to stage, but actually shields the second jab.
Barely catches him with the down smash. And the bombs are just keeping him there with another charge shot, and it looks runaway at the moment, but as we know, if Pipsweet can... Oh, that's
a shame.
And we're just going to see RAMBOSS take that 2-1. The quick adaptations to the Kazuya, making sure to stay out of his range. I was going to say, as long as Kazuya can make it back, it's absolutely an even game and absolutely in Kazuya's favor.
And that was a tough situation for our friend Pipwolf. You could see, if you watch that back, you see RAMBOSS totally controlling the higher kind of aerial space, going for a charge shot that forced Pipwolf to go low. As soon as he went down low, cover it with a fair. Suddenly, you're in a situation where you either go up and risk death, or you go low and hope, pray you can magnet hands back.
Absolutely. It just looked like in that game, you know, RAMBOSS just had complete control, and you know, we didn't really see any like crazy Kazuya shenanigans and no 0 to deaths, and that's just all lending to how RAMBOSS played that game.
Now this, Matt,